Minecraft. We're so back here again today, but things are different. We have another schematic cannon episode. So it's been a little while since we've been here, and there's a couple of things that I want to make. That's a it's a little important. It's a little mandatory. And I want to make this. I want to make a little machine, a little doodad, a little trinket, if you will. Um, for basically farming more materials. I have a small issue. Iron is never up to par. I never have the iron that I need. But that's why I want to make an iron farm, of course. Um but I'm not sure how we're going to do this in a way that I'm going to super duper love, because I also want to do another village build. I want to do more village houses. I want to do a cleric um to attach somewhere to this structure here in the town, somehow, some way. I'm not sure, but all I know is that we do have villagers in the main world now. They are going to start breeding and doing their thing, so that we can start multiplying them, and that would be pretty damn neat. But I do need one thing to start this water wheel. Also, there's a small water wheel because of a little trick, a little neat trick. Um, but how do I do this? I might separate this world into two halves. This, you know what? No, I won't. I'll just build it farther away. I'll space them out a little bit, right? This right here, it's gonna be our primary dealio. So if I break these five out, and I gotta make it stupid long. There's a reason for this, right? I think is that good? I think it's this one. Bang, 1, 2, 3, bang. Yes, okay, so put those back. Get down and, whoops. Just start spam clicking them. Bam. Bam. Now, what I'm doing right now may seem a little silly, but there's a purpose for this. Because, being in survival or whatever, the reason why are creative is because I want to be able to maximize power output and everything. And so if I put a bunch of these fucking things down, what's it gonna do? Nothing. So, exactly, I'm going to take advantage of that. It goes like that, then span these down. Go like that. Actually, not there, but here. What the fuck happened here? Did I not put it in the right spots? Because what the hell? Why is it going so far, like, laterally? Like, it's making distance. Let's try that again, okay? Because what the hell? Maybe... Do I put it here? Would putting a wall up back here help for some reason? Let me do this. Okay. Yes, I got it. So, putting it there does a little more for it than putting it anywhere else. Bang, 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 bang. Gotta place all the water I can. Oh, it's itchy. It's cold in here, too. Like that, we should have a bunch of spin water wheels. Perfect, right. Now that I have spinning water wheels, right? Next thing I want to try is this. Now you're putting on a little water wheel and affecting solely it increases the rotational speed of the entire fucking thing. It does, and it does well. That's crazy. Don't get in my way. See that? That's a lot. Right? So just that one on the end doubles it, right? Then let me get a shaft and some cog wheels. And let me get an andesite casing and wrench. Maybe goggles do goggles have a use? Just some miscellaneous information. I'll grab it because I feel like I should have it. Oh, gas. Okay. We'll do this. And then big cog, little cog, big cog. Break this one. Commit the little cog. Andesite casing. Big cog. Click. Right. Then we go big cog. Little cog. Oh, no, probably not that way, but big cog. Again, break that. Little cog. Casing. Nothing there. Big cog comes back. Access hole. Big cog. Little cog. Big cog. Break the big cog. Tiny casing. You. Good there. Access point. Big cog comes. No. Back. That's not supposed to be spinning. Exactly. Okay. Can the rotational speed not go faster than this? That's hysterical. Okay, so I imagine that's going as fast as fucking possible. So what is that, like 1, 2 rotational? What is it? The gear? What is it? Gear ratios to get one to go this fucking quick. Okay, well now we know. So with that done, I can get rid of some of the goofier things now. That's crazy. That's insanely fast. What's something I can put on there just to show how fast that's going? Because it is silly. Large water wheel. What the fuck? All right. I was a cuckoo clock. Wait, that's adorable. What if I slow it down? Okay, whatever. I'm just fucking around. I'm playing with things now. So first thing I want to make is involving drills. I saw a thing guy made automatic. I don't think it was dirt, but it was sand, gravel, flint, something like that. I can't remember, but I think it was cobblestone. I think it was cobblestone, stone, then gravel, and then sand. And flint was a part of it. I think gravel has the crushing recipe. It also has the milling recipe. Well, you know what? I'm curious to see how much faster is the millstone when you have Gravitational. I need a gearbox. Or a vertical gearbox and a cog. We'll do stone. See how fast this is. Oh, that's actually when you actually put some fucking pep in it, Step, it actually can cook. Alright, well now I'm learning. See, this is helping though. Because sometimes I need to sit in a playground and fuck around for a little while to see, you know, what I can do. So the mechanical drills, let me fuck around with these for a second as well. Okay, so these just have those in the back. Does that mean I can use chain drives to power this? I can totally just use cogs going up like that. Wow, just putting the power in... Huh! Makes vertical power. I'm just gonna touch it and let it drill. This isn't the technique I'm gonna use though, because this is a little overkill. That's interesting. I'm gonna break this as well. Both of those don't really need to be here anymore. Toss. I don't need that schematic. I don't need an empty schematic. I don't need a materials checklist. Don't need a cog. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Don't need... Well, like this I do need. So, okay. Let's figure this out. Because this is going to need water. Lava. Shoots. If I'm not mistaken. Oh God, don't tell me that's real. That's why you don't read. That's why you don't read news in the middle of filming, chat. In case chain drive, I think it's gonna be like this, right? Because then it's gonna need chutes. Then I think there's glass trapdoors, because I need to catch fluids. No way. That's so funny. What if I just like... Well, that's not an option. And then this is gonna all be this. Glass. That's crazy. I didn't think it was gonna have to be so intricate, but my fault. And then there you go. Now the reason why this is because... Whoops. Okay, now I'm gonna need water, or just a bucket. Because, fuck. How's that doing? Whoa! Okay, but that makes it. So that's cool. So now there's that, right? Oh, I could just make this, huh? This is pretty simple. I'm gonna make this machine. It's gonna... Alright, okay. So just doing this has helped me learn, you know, quite a bit. So I'm gonna make one... This machine is going to make stone, cobblestone, gravel, sand. Sand. Let me see. Just sand. Just sand. Is gravel through crushers. Okay. Huh. Fuck. Okay, okay. What if I get some flint going? Because this is making a lot of cobblestone. This feels like it's overdoing it, honestly. It feels like this is too much. You know what? That's gotta go. This is a little... Okay, so too fast. That's gonna be... That's gotta be... That's a little much. But the chutes underneath work fucking great. Let me try these chutes out a little bit. Oh, you can just diagonal chutes. Oh, when it does that, it has extra pickup spots. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder, is it instant? No, but it might as well be. That's pretty fast. Okay. Well, now I'm learning. So this would collect cobblestone, right? And I think we'll take it and we'll shove it into a storage drawer, right? So we'll go belt, go in here, grab a shaft. Go like that. And I think we'll go like this, right? I'll go. What the hell? Oh, VER. My fault. You know what I'm gonna do actually? I'm not gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it here. Go like this. Go like that. Like that. 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 Damn, that's a fast fucking belt. Jesus. Right? Because then this goes into trim, I think. Then a controller. Because it needs it. And then we'll get storage drawer. Bye. I'm just gonna put a bunch of these fucking things down. Funnel. You're gonna get straight cobblestone, right? And the second one needs to mill. We'll get a cog. It can go diagonal, can't it? I guess it's... Oh, no, that is diagonal. Wait a minute. Don't you lie to me. Like that. So that will mill into gravel and send gravel down. Then I don't want to put crushing wheels on this because that's, I feel like, it's just not going to work. But the iron you can definitely do. I'm going to turn on 2 of them. I'm not going to turn on the whole thing, but I'm going to turn on 2. How do I do that, you may ask? I'm going to do encased chain drives. Chain. See, it actually does make gravel, though, which is kind of cool. What the hell? No, stupid. Does it not pick up? Well, it's okay. It doesn't need to. But hey, I'm learning. That's actually pretty neat. That's actually kind of fucking cool. Hell yeah, I'm into this. So I've learned about nothing about the storage drawers, but that's okay, because I honestly didn't need to learn anything about them anyway. It looks like this might be the best way to collect a lot of stuff. So I might pull this into the main world, and probably not in this episode, because this episode we need to do other things. So I think I'm going to pause it here for the create stuff and move on to actually building something. But this taught me a lot about chutes, and how they kind of lay things onto the belts. And honestly, being able to just add little components like this into the belts to do that, it adds, it adds a lot. It does a lot for them. But, that's fine. That's okay. Let's go build something. So this is what I've got going so far. I'm just kind of throwing blocks down. I'm going for like a library slash church kind of thing. Just mixing the two together to see what I can get. And honestly, I'm kind of liking what I've got, what I'm seeing so far. Take this and wrap it all the way around. It's going to have, more levels. It's a second level, but that's it. It's not going to have anything for a third. I think I'm gonna put enchantment tables in these middle sections. I don't know if it uh makes it to the right level, but we're gonna find out real quick. What do I need as tool? Here. Really? Does it not reach either? It doesn't. Okay, well now I know. Um, that's fine. Back here though, it does need a wall. There's gonna be a separator in the aisles like this. Should end up coming out looking pretty nice. Okay, wanted to pull you back in here for a minute. I have it looking very square right now, and I know it looks very square, but it's going to look very square until I have a lot of the intricacies thrown in. I haven't made too many decisions yet in terms of like how this is all gonna look in the end. Like I said, I when I free build, I just start placing blocks. I don't really put much thought, rhyme, or reason like this. I see this blank spot and it looks fine to me because I know it's gonna get gotten to later. So we're gonna find out. We're just gonna send it, see what happens. Uh, it's going quite well though so far. I think it looks symmetrical. It's got depth to the build itself. It's going again. It's got a second level going in, so should end up coming out looking, I think, quite nice. I just really have to pray on the quite nice part. But luckily, it's a church, so hopefully my prayers will be answered. All right, so I have been placing blocks and pushing for a little bit, not too long, but a little bit. And honestly, I'm liking it so far. It's it's not perfect, but it also doesn't need to be. Um, I'm right now just putting together, I think, the doorways for both of these. These little corner rooms are just like separated sections. I don't know why separate them. I just felt like it. Maybe I can put something in them. What do I know? Uh, Fill this in there. But then right here is gonna have. I'm gonna knock those down a block. Actually, yeah, knock those down a block. And then I think I do it like this. Bring it in one. Go like this. Okay. I don't think that's it. Uh Here we go. Okay. That's what you do. All right, I figured it out. Then goes like that. Goes like that. Now we get some glass. Frame glass pane. Look at that. Look at that window. We got a little crying room because these rooms tend to get a little loud. Tend to get a little bit loud. But that's okay. Right. These rooms get to stay exposed. They get to stay open. There's that. Then bang, bang, bang. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that money? Isn't that nice? Isn't that stuff? Hello. So I've put a little bit of a roof on this place. Nothing too crazy so far. It is, again, still symmetrical, which I'm loving. I put in, excuse me, glass on the quiet room door. I'm going to separate these sections and make them into like nuns' quarters, essentially, so that I can put lecterns about and the villagers will stay employed. And also, underneath over here on each side, I'm going to be putting, you know, some quarters for the priests and the clerics, rather, for over here. So they're going to get their jobs up here, and then their living quarters are going to be down there. And then for the librarians, they're going to get their lecterns around a couple of spots. Maybe some up here. Maybe, honestly, I might put a couple in here in these rooms. And, yeah, let's see how it comes out looking when we're done. I just found quarter steps, buttons, doors, fucking, I got slabs, I got fucking slopes. What the... It wasn't here. It was, I think it's this side. Oh, I don't think I like that. It's not bad, but I'll tell you this. Probably not for this build. That's a roof on this motherfucker. I just threw it on. I accidentally used a command to fill it in, and I did not do a great job. Let me turn on this. Flip right. But it's okay, because it came out pretty alright. Let me get some lighting up in here. Let me put up these walls for the librarian's quarters and everything, and let me show you the end result in a second. Let's go. Hell yeah. Take a look at this puppy. It's not perfect. It is definitely a big, you know, big stone structure kind of thrown up. But, you know, the lighting works out well. Lighting isn't bad by any means. I ended up putting storage closet, cobwebs, make it look dusty. Throw up chains and lights. Gonna be expensive, but it'll be fine. I didn't put lights in here, though. I should put lights in here. Let me grab a chain, too. Let me grab a chain. Then go like that. And I'll do that for fun. Right? But yeah, so we got all the lighting in the sides here. I finished putting up the curtain. Or not the curtain, the carpet. I put an extra lectern in here because this is where the sixth one has got to go. There's 6 beds for the villagers, so technically 8 for the 2 clerics. Carpeted up in here. Carpeted up down here. Put lights up there. Lights everywhere. So that we don't have any fascist spawns. Again, we got the glass window. Big glass over there. I don't think... You know what, I'll put in some windows real quick. Let's put in some of these puppies. And I'll throw them in right in front of the windows. Or right in front of the lecterns. Gotta get the daylight in. And, you know, it's small, and I recognize that. But I think we can make them just a touch better with the stairs to really push the wall back and opens up, gives us space, makes us feel like we can breathe. And, you know, just that little bit lets in the sunlight, and it changes the brightness of the entire build. You know? The entire thing is it's infinitely different. There we go. Yeah. And on that note, I need to end the episode. It's been fun. It's been real. I'm going to bookmark this, get this written down. It's been fun. Don't be weird. Don't put yourself into sin. Be good. Be safe. Take care. Have a great rest of your night.